Nice try. I don't have a bite command. Early minute start again. Wee hee hee. Though there is kind of a caveat to this. It means even if I say hello to someone, they might be in ad jail. So, that's something I didn't think about. No bite command. No bite. No bite. Congrats on getting first Digi. Hello Carrion. Hello Flicker. Hello Lady. Hello, welcome in. Funny sleeping thing. Thank you. That's me. But I'm only funny like 30% of the time. And now the ad break is finishing. Welcome in everybody else. I'm here. I forgot to get out my drawing tablet. Fuck. Hope everybody's having a nice day today. Here's my thing. Here it is. This is when you know it's a drawing stream. I'm gonna get my little tablet out. Only 30%. Only 30% of the time. No more, no less. My chair is too high. It'd be funny if you could see that in VTube Studio. Oh! I don't have stream about open. Fuck. I knew I forgot something. Turns you green? No. No. The only way you can turn me green is if you redeem a very expensive redeem. Oh. Say it ain't so. Am I gonna turn green yet? I did forget to pull up StreamerBot, so... Here, I'll redeem it again. Never say I don't do anything for you. Check again next stream. Bitch, it's my stream. Hold on. I can do this manually. We'll make it, Shift 0. There we go. Bye, Flicker. I'll bunk myself in your absence. 1. 2. I'm done. That was my bad. Was not locked in. Bye, Flicker. How's our antenna? Good question. If I just have one, I can be like a Pikmin. Yeah. I don't know if you should be bunking yourself on Twitch. It's okay, it's Twitch sanctioned. Uni as a uni tenor. Fucking guys, not gonna lie, my tummy hurting. I ate pizza too fast again. My tummy hurting and I'm tired. I'm so tired. But it's stream time. It's time to lock in. So what we're gonna do today, if you were here last art stream, we drew this guy, Ainsley the Anomalocaris. And while I am proud of the holograph effect, I dislike everything else. So we're gonna be kind of like redoing him kind of a little bit. I'm also gonna make a more rendered version. But that coincides with something. See, I like Arknights. I'm not good at the game, but I do like it. And I think Arknights has like some of the best art out there. And I want to draw like that. So we're kind of doing like an Arknight style study. And, you know, it's not like Arknight has like a style because it's a bunch of different artists. But there is common traits between them all. which I want to emulate. Which game is Arknights again? The donkey girl. Brown hair, blue eyes. The one I play in Muse Dash sometimes. It's the mobile game Tower Defense, kind of. I think that's what it's called. I did a speed paint of one of the characters from there. Cause he's so handsome. Speaking of like speed paint art stuff, I was thinking, should I make a separate channel for art stuff? Should I repurpose my VODs channel to be an art channel? Because, you know, people don't like variety content on YouTube. They're like a channel doing one specific thing. And right now I kind of like just put everything on one channel, being my shorts and my attempts at funny videos, but also my speed paints. I think that's like too many different things for one channel. Yeah, I was thinking maybe to make another channel for art where I can post time lapses and speed paints. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a bit of a style study today. But the style is like spanning across many different artists. I just need to find a good example. I did find some good examples the other day when I was attempting this. Ooh, this is a good example. This is nice and clean. Oh, Imgur. It's on Imgur. I'm British. I'm not allowed on Imgur anymore. Okay, let me make another thingy. We're gonna be doing some reference collecting. Now,
I'm convinced the government is putting laxatives in the mulch.
I'm mostly not gonna be able to, you know, it's not gonna come out like this, I tell you that. I'm not that guy. But this is like the kind of vibe where they are like standing poses, but they're also like very detailed and also dynamic. I want to do that. So we're gonna do a little study. I hate when the background is black. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's a fan character. Okay, shouldn't use that. Hi, Arik. Okay, here's our references. I don't know where the fuck to put her. This is ruining my vibe. So join me on this style study, even though it's different styles, but you know what I mean. It's not taking time. I look so stupid with my one antenna. It's not taking time. So something I've realized about the character portraits for Arknight characters is that it's very... They always have a very interesting silhouette. It's always a very distinct silhouette. I wish I could like show you quickly, but I can't. It would take too long. But they're not just like an amorphous blob. You know, that it's interesting. They have like a leggy out and a thing over there and a thing over there and you know? Very interesting silhouettes. Like, maybe not as much for this guy, but you know what I mean. So that's going to be our first note. dynamic silhouette. What the fuck do you spell silhouette? Never mind, I did it. I am an English genius. Can you guys read my writing? This music is very hype. This music is too hype for me. More gentle. It's legible? Okay, I'll take that. And the second one, highly detailed textures. What is this music? Here we go. This is nice. And what else? We have the textures. It does have dynamic lighting, but it's also kind of neutral lighting. Interesting. But demure. Lighting. Hi, Carol. What are you doing? We're doing an Arknight study today. I think in a lot of like Arknight art, there's this effect that they do. Where it's like, here's the character's torso. This is their arm. But then you have their other arm over here, but because it's far away from the camera, they put like a grey thing over it to make it, you know, look like it's in the foreground. That's something I've noticed with a lot of Arknight art. You can especially see it here, like a hand and the stuff behind her. And you can kind of see it minorly here. I don't know if this guy has it. If he does, it's pretty subtle. So it has that. I don't know what you would call that. But I'll put it here as a point. Yeah. That's what I mean, it's like, the lighting is still dynamic, but it's neutral. It's like just straight on lighting. I think this, in this case, is coming in from the top. Actually, I think all of the lighting is coming from the top now that I think about it. Like here. Here. But he also has some rim light. So most of the lighting comes from the top. It's like they're underneath a lamp. Very cool. The thing I appreciate about Arknight art is that a lot of the artists have kind of like a, I guess you could say like a messy style. Like, it's not uber clean. And that's something I wish for. But it's also overwhelming a little bit sometimes when you have things everywhere. If you to like put them on a board, like one of those cardboard character boards, so they can be in any light and it doesn't change the comp of the character. Yeah. I don't really know what you mean. I said yeah, but I don't know. It's like when people ask you, do you understand me? And you're like, yeah. Those cardboard character boards. I am unsure. But I want to draw him like he's kind of like an Arknight character. And they'd have for an actor meet and greet. I never meted and greeted an actor. You said like I should get like they printed the character on a movable board for display. Oh, a cardboard cutout? Oh yeah. True. This all lends itself to that. Yeah. I like it. These are our 4 points. There's probably like more things to identify, but I'm stupid and I've got to work with what I have. So dynamic silhouette, highly detailed texture, interesting but demure lighting, and this foreshortening shenanigan. And also the lighting usually comes from up top. So we're gonna try that now. I did try to do an interesting pose for this one, but it's actually really not that interesting. I know there's a trick some artists do where they'll literally start with a silhouette. I'm gonna make mine small so I can see everything. I know people sometimes do this for character design too. Make sure they have an interesting silhouette on their design. That leg is too long. So when they put them in physical ad material, it doesn't change the way the work looks because then the light they are in isn't clashing with the light in the work. Yeah, that's true. I didn't consider that. I hope it's so his stuff is like behind him. But we also need to account for like his long flowy hair. We're kind of getting the blob effect. So I think maybe... My only works on one leg. Listen, it's a silhouette sketch. He's little chicken legs. Little Anomalocaris legs. How do you have enough room for the penile around the legs? I'm trying to do like a top-downish view here. Oh wait, we could just do the hair flowing out, I guess. Maybe the staff on this side is still a good idea. Fuck these anime men and their skinny legs. Piss me off. when I used to draw more anime men, they're like 90% leg. That's what I did here, and I didn't even realize it. His legs are so freakishly long. My proportions got away from me. It's because I wanted to make him look tall, but I just gave him like really long legs. And his hair will be like this. Doing this pose would be ambitious, because there's a lot to consider. I also think this would be more like an illustration rather than a character portrait. I just thought he was wearing heels. I mean, he do kind of be wearing heels. What if I do him facing the other way? You think I'd be good at just drawing people standing, considering I'd make VTuber models, but they aren't like super dynamic. They're like one arm pose away from just being in a T pose. So I don't think they count. They're just so interesting, bro. I like this guy's pose. But I think this guy's pose would fit Ainsley more. Drawing a character naturally standing is like one of the banes of my drawing. Yeah, it's difficult. It's hard. X-ray vision. Well, his crotch is here, actually. Whoa. Just a big dick over here. I didn't place his pelvis correctly. That's why he looks the way he does. Hello, Yeti! What are we learning today? I am learning how to draw character portraits like in Arknight. We made some points here that we took from the drawings, and now we're going to try and replicate it. First, I'm just trying to dangle this anatomy. How's your day been, Yeti? So I play a bunch of Hightail. How is Hightail? Do you like it? It's made by the same people who made Vintage Story, so I should have a look. When you hand boop boop. Like, this is interesting. It's simple, but it's interesting. It makes me mad. I want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, I'm mad. Might actually play Enfield. Seems fun. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna see if I can get in for the next beta thing. Or whatever. I like the mobile game, I'm just really bad at it. And expensive gambling. It probably wouldn't be so expensive if I could do the events, but I'm too weak to do the events, so I don't get a lot of currency. But I stopped playing it because I spent like £40 on it in one sitting, and I didn't even get what I wanted, so... I was like, I shouldn't play this anymore. For now. If you're looking at as a... Oh, stupid. There's many things I do not know. There's many things I am not good at. You look at this again. So it's like... He's just standing there. He's just standing there menacingly. But you can do the consistency. Funny thing is, I don't think I'm that consistent. That's kind of the curvature I want. Gotta make his head a little bigger. Because actually, this guy's proportions, he seems like decently tall. But his proportions don't seem like too bonkers, whereas these ones are pretty bonkers. Are they? Yeah. Oh, I forgot I didn't have any paper colour underneath. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just because I drew it weirdly. Is it your thigh that's longer than your calf, or is your calf longer than your thigh? Or are they equal size? Like IRL. Femur thigh is the longest bone in the body. They don't be knowing about my peanut. Okay, so calf is probably shorter. You got a bone in there? Hell yeah, I do. That's where I keep my spare. In case I break my femur bone. And then the bane of my existence, fucking shoes. This doesn't seem right. I think it's this leg. This leg pisses me off. Chat, this leg is pissing me off. I think I made his legs too short. I mean, too skinny, I mean. Where is the meat on this man? All in the important places. He is a bit too skinny. I want him to be like lean muscular, but that's a bit too lean. That is emaciated. Swimmer, yeah, swimmer. You get it because he's like, I know my cars. Mayhaps this will be my excuse to look up naked men. I need like a swimmer, not like a bodybuilder swimmer. Because you don't know if they're like doing like gym stuff on the side. Today's swimming elite look vastly different than just a generation ago. It's clear that today's top level swimmers are more powerful and look physically stronger than ever before. This is kind of like an interesting article I kind of want to read. Look at these. Like this. This I want. Swimmers and codes have prioritized dryland training, plyometric work and resistance training to be an integral part of their workout routines. These swimmers will devote up to 30 hours per week to their training. Oh, this is a good example. No excuse, you know. a very all-around thing that does way more than you think it does. Yeah, I know it does a lot. But I'm thinking like this guy doesn't go to the gym very much. He goes to like, he swims. This is kind of what I want. I don't want like ultra muscular. People are gonna ask me why I have shirtless men on my fucking stream. They probably already expect this. It's important to my research. Leave me alone. I'm researching, fuck. They do have pretty strong thighs, though. Because you kind of have to, because you're kicking in the Wawa. If I had a swimming pool, I would look like this. I bet you I did. I bet you I would. But I live in the UK. How much do you think getting an indoor swimming pool would be? I'll get a small flat and make one of the rooms a pool room. Or I could get a pool in my room. I could get a small flat, knock down all the walls, make it into a pool, and just put my bed and desk there. I will live in a pool. There's a phenomenon when it comes to like fitness where people look at a swimmer and go for that as like an ideal body type that they want, without considering the fact that people who are good at swimming didn't develop a body type that can swim. They already had that body type, thus they are good swimmers. So like a particular body type for a specific sport is very unrealistic to go for, because those people are in these sports because they have that body, not the other way around. I mean, I think doing the sport does, you know, build muscle to do that sport. But apparently a lot of swimmers are like tall now. You usually have tall swimmers as opposed to short swimmers. Give him a butt. I mean, if you're naturally like very skinny, you probably wouldn't do too well in rugby unless you trained for rugby, I guess. It's like nature versus nurture. Look at Hinata from Haikyuu, they thought that bitch was too short to be a spiker. And look what he achieved. I know he's not real, but you know, the sentiment is nice. I chopped up his butt. Put that body type anywhere and taking rugby. A lot of people who do rugby already are very bulky weighted people. Yeah. That being tall can make you a better basketball player. Yeah. I mean, there's still people who can like overcome that. But yeah, you're right that most people who are in like the top of the game usually are people who already have a physique that helped them get to where they are. And then training did the rest. I was good at rugby. I don't think I've ever done rugby. Maybe because I would break. I wouldn't be very good at rugby. Well, maybe I would. Because I'm like rubber. I may not be like a wall, but I'm like putty. I just kind of bend around everything. If you want to get fit, you should look to people that match your type of body weight rather than going for someone under or over your size. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I should look up exercises for short man. You can just ping pong you to the end of the playing field to score. Yeah, exactly. I'll be the ball. New fantasy unlocked. Being the ball in rugby. That's between both men and the regular. Hee stop. Maybe. But anyway, move on from arc to swimsuit bods. It's because the guy I'm drawing, I envision him having a swimmer type body. So I looked up some swimmers. Not that it matters too much because he's gonna have clothes on. Both are good, both are good. It was a good excuse. Now I fear I've made his arm too goddamn long. Hope you enjoy dinner later, by the way, Yeti. I ate pizza too quickly before stream, and I'm ruining the consequences of tummy hurt. I think this is good. This pose is way better than this. Reference really does do a lot of heavy lifting. Sometimes I won't bother referencing for something because I'm like, oh, I know how to draw this. But then it doesn't look good. I'm like, huh? I think I'm going to make a drastic change to my Sona. I blame Monster Hunter for you for this. I want to play that one. Why? Tell me, I'm excited. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love design changes. I love changing designs. I'm an expert. Actually, shall we save this for... We should make this smaller, and then we can put it in the corner and be like, look where we started. I'm also slightly changing this guy's design. I'm not too fond of the pimp trousers. I like the top. I like the top half of him. But I don't like the bottom half. I think I'm gonna give him like slacks and dress shoes. The pimp trousers and pimp boots aren't working too much for me. You know the Gormagala and the Zoshi have like big arms for their wings? Oh yeah. Yeah. That'd be pretty hot, I mean cool. Sniff. Let's look at the line art. I know because these are different artists, the line art will be different, but it seems to be very... This seems like a little chunky. I do notice that it's quite clean around his face. But it's textured, it's, you know, it's chunky. This one is also quite chunky, but there's no line art here. But it also gets thinner and more clean around his face. She has very thin line art. But again, a lot more cleaner around the face. I think hers is just overall quite clean. This one isn't as high quality, but I think she also has thin line art. Why am I still green? Oh wait, it's because I had to manually... I don't need to look like this anymore. That way. I was waiting for like the timer to stop. Bitch, we didn't even have a timer on. Resident Evil's also blamed for this, because in every two Birkins and the third G-Virus from also has this big extra pair of arms act in a similar way. Geodude from Pokemon. I am in support of the big arms. I'm still gonna keep to my style a little bit. But I'm gonna take notes. I think I'm gonna try to follow this a bit. I think this is kind of like more my style with chunky-ish lines. I also like the fact that this guy doesn't have line art sometimes, like on this edge. Even the shoes have very minimal line art. It's like sometimes there's line art, sometimes there isn't. And I wish I knew the rhyme or reason. But I don't understand how they choose what has line art and what doesn't. Maybe for things that are like aren't a focal point. Because these are just like big clunky shapes. And you're not really going to be paying attention to the shoes, so maybe more effort goes into the top half. But like on the sides and the lower, they don't fuck with the line art a lot, because that'd be a lot of effort. Suddenly use third form to further my point. Let me take a gander. Ooh, a smash. We all already knew that. I'm still gonna do my line sculpting, but I'm gonna try and, you know, do the thing. Actually, maybe the Seri Soft would be a better pen for this. Nah. Oh, I'm in fear. I'm scared to start. I'm in fear. Let's add the back of the skull to this boy, so his brain doesn't fall out the back. What is happening? Hey, my vibe! This is by Totomori, music for enchanted tea parlors. I really like this person's music. I wish I had an enchanted tea parlor. The police, they're coming. It is kind of daunting drawing when I have when I'm trying to measure up to this. Holy fuck. I'm nervous. I feel like I'm in an art test. I just wanna put it out there. It's not gonna look like this, okay? I'm not that good. It's gonna look kind of not like that. No one is judging you as I'm judging me. And if they can, and if they are, they can fuck off. Damn. Okay, bye. I'm kidding. Just a little joke. Just a little hee 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 hee. How do they do the folds? This is kind of given over painty-ish kind of vibes, because sometimes there's lines, sometimes it isn't. I think it's mostly the folds are painted on, I don't think they're drawn on. Especially not here. Use a lot of triangles. Okay, I do that too. I find that a little difficult because how will I know where the folds are when it comes time to do the painting? I guess that means I should erase this arm line. The flat line out for one of those. Me too. I mean, Arcanite has a lot of artists. We could always find them and find their socials, I mean, and see if any of them do time lapses. Demand they show the lines. Show me your lines. How do you do the draw? Show me now. Give me the PSD. I know some artists sell their PSDs, you know, for like learning purposes. I think I did consider getting one time, but I forgot who it was from. I think it was 82 Pigeon. One of my favorite artists. Ad break L. So what do you use to have your chat show on screen? The normal thing? It's cut off because I just didn't organize things properly and I can't be bothered to fix it. I'm not too good at stream overlays. I feel like my screen area was too small. So I just kind of made it bigger and didn't adjust the size of anything else. You know, I bet they do draw in some of the folds. But then they just erase. Do not bunk me! Hi, Lan. Are you still streaming? Yeah, it's the restream thing. need to look up how a tuxedo jacket lays. Wow. I've made it quite a tight jacket. And I still want that. Tight tuxedo jacket. It hasn't really made that much of a difference. What does the Rumika say about messages appear in it, and most overlays you have the option to blacklist certain user messages from appearing in the overlay because it can be prepared to, especially for bots. I don't mind, sorry bot. He's not that disruptive.
Beep, 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 beep.
Itchy nose. You know how it be. I do feel much better drawing in the folds. I read that restream and says I'm posting a random thing for like message milestones. That is annoying. I was almost considering buying the subscription for Restream, but then I realized there's probably better multi-stream, you know, things out there that are also paid. So I may as well just start paying for one of the better ones if I'm gonna start paying. I'm gonna give him those fuck-ass striped socks. No, I won't. That'd be silly. No, I'm gonna give him the striped socks. Unts. Twice shoes. I was trying to draw shoes yesterday. It was difficult. Luckily, these are like almost in the exact same pose as the pose I'm drawing. So that's convenient. There are two studies I solely need to do, and that's shoes and hands. I really need to do those, but I hate drawing them so much. I hate drawing them because I don't know how to draw them. Maybe for next week's art stream. We'll dedicate one to hands. Because I feel like the way I draw hands does not match the rest of my art. think the skill level is like observably different. The way I draw hands lets me down. Guys, I'm gonna shit my pants. I did this on the wrong layer. We can just erase the sketch, it's fine. It's called texture. This is going to make colouring very, very fun and interesting and cool. And by that I mean it's going to make it very, very difficult and annoying and not cool. I just find shoes don't have a very intuitive shape. That's gonna be my new insult. You are not intuitively shaped. I do want to get better at drawing shoes though. I begrudgingly want to get better at drawing hands. Hold on, I think I might have an idea. I think we can color select. Okay, I'll do that at the end. Men's shoes are like kind of boring for the most part. Smart shoes anyway. I think I prefer drawing boring shoes. I don't really enjoy drawing shoes, but I think very interestingly shaped shoes would be even harder. Oh, good lord, I hate hands, bro. I tried to make them interesting and cool and they look stupid as fuck. Smart shoes, you have to draw a really specific block that if any of it looks off, it fucks with the entire thing. True. The pointy bit at the end fucks me up. Longer fingers, please. This thumb is pissing me off. Robert. This thumb is pissing me off. The Jameson is actually wearing a super smart shoe with his outfit, and for some reason, time I notice, it just looks like clashes with the outfit. He's wearing his best shoes, his Sunday best, to find his wife. But I also get the vibe that those are the only pairs of shoes that he owns. That might be my headcanon. This hand feels... Isn't this hand quite small? He gave me like a little baby hand. Poor guy. It looks so off and weird, I hate it. Maybe we just need a wrist. We can move the thumb up a little bit. Actually, let's get rid of the thumb for now. Is its length from palm base to fingertip the same as face length from forward to bottom of the chin? It's a little bit longer now. I'm kind of doing this by eye a little bit. Does it not seem weird? Is it because his hand is floppy? Give him floppy hands. Maybe because there isn't a thumb. Hi, June. I'm gonna suck on your bald head. Why? I'm here drawing in my corner. Is it because you've drawn the hand a bit backwards? Like it's longer towards the back instead of the front. Oh my god, you're right. More perspective. What if we did? Okay, but not that. I just wanted to try different hand pose. Or does not fix the problem. The problem is that I can't draw hands. That is ultimately the issue. Yeah, I think it has made it a bit better. Thank you, Digi. I didn't even realize I did that. It's because I was treating it like a square. It's also because I don't know how to draw hands. How do you draw hands? Shrug emoji. Hard thing to draw, yeah. Hands and shoes are like my weakness. My big weakness. Was that the middle finger supposed to be the longest? I'll make this one smaller. I was just saying that next week we might do a hand stream. I mean like drawing hands, not me showing my hands. That would be kind of pointless. That would be kind of funny though. Actually. Hand cam of me drawing hands. And nose in pockets and shoes cut off halfway down the shin it is. Slippers. Slippers are easy. But yeah, the hands in pocket trick. I used to do that all the goddamn time. All of my characters will be standing like that white guy. You know the one. Which one? The one who's like... that one. As I do my art on stream, add the spectral claws. Okay, I'm very curious if I can do that thing. I might make his hand bigger. I feel like his hand is too small now. Sometimes the chin and cheeks will just like rapidly flare. Oh, it's because I'm looking down. So the tracking goes a bit fucky. It also might be the pen in front of my face. So it looks like I'm going... Actually, I want to see, is it my pen? Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
If this doesn't get rid of the sketch underneath, we're going to be in for some emotional turmoil. Select colour gamut. Prefer multiple. And this one. Okay. And then delete. I just got rid of my hands. Oh, so that's because I'm on the hand layer. Idiot. Select color gamut. Color gamut. And then delete. Hold on. Delete. We're going to be in for some emotional turmoil. We could colour over it. We could make it a feature. Turn a bug into a feature. Slenderman real, he is for now. I can't believe there were teenagers writing fanfics with a straight face about Offender Man. You know Slenderman's alter ego, Sex Offender Man? I'm not joking. I think about him sometimes like, damn. Someone made that and people wrote fanfic about him with a straight face, and I read it with a straight face. Slenderverse. I was into all that shit when I was younger. Yeah, I was into it. In the mansion in the forest. They should make a Slenderman movie called Into the Slenderverse. I'll dance into random J-pop music. Yeah, animation memes. It was basically like college life creepypastas. But instead of like all living in the same dorm, they all live in the Slender Mansion. Back in like Jeff the Killer, the creepypasta was so poorly written that it's a wonder it became so popular. I think the only like creepypastas that hold up today that I know of in the Slenderverse is Masky, because he's from Marble Hornets, which still fucks to this day, in my opinion. I guess Hoodie, but I don't think Hoodie was like an actual separate character in Marble Hornets. I think it was supposed to be the same character as the masked one. And Slenderman, that's still a good creepypasta. I got a new chair, good for you. Well, I'm broke, it will not be missed. When a chair is damaged enough to be broken, I don't know where I was going with that. Insert wisdom. This is so scuffed. I'm so mad. I did a decent job with the line art, but I drew it on the fucking sketch layer like an idiot. Like a stupid. There's a horror series on YouTube that uses Slenderman as a matter of like trauma and dysphoria, and that's very interesting use of the character. Yeah, I think Slenderman is vague enough that you can like, you can use him for like any type of story. That's what's cool about Slenderman, is that he was just a series of photos. My was uncomfortable may have contributed to back issues. Was it a gamer chair? My gamer chair sucked. So I just got like an office chair and it's so much better. I'm using it right now. It was an IKEA office chair! Opposite experiences. Maybe it's because it's from IKEA or something, I don't know. For the record, I like IKEA. How do they do the faces? Faces is something I'm always insecure about. We have a very pretty boy. We also have a very pretty boy. And woman. The back was just a metal bar with a oh no, that sounds uncomfortable. It was just too short, I didn't swap my back. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm glad you got a new chair. Meanwhile, Jeff the Killer had a thing of bleach fall on him, and the rest is history. Yeah. Go to sleep. I couldn't believe how badly eyeless Jack was. It does make me wonder why they got so popular in the first place. And those are practically not armrests. Jeez. You were sitting on an upside down stool. I mean, they were very obviously written by kids. Well, teenagers, you know, young people. Young'uns. Theme associated with the theme propelled them into the mainstream simply because of how creepy they tend to be. True, true, true. I didn't consider. Sure as hell remember the image associated with it. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about... The images probably came first and then people wrote stories for them. If Eyeless Jack was real, he'd die by, like, piss toxicity. I wonder why it's kidneys. I wonder why kidneys was chosen. You know, I'm gonna do the eyes first. Maybe doing the nose is my downfall. I was thinking like maybe he wanted eyeballs because he's eyeless. So he took like people's eyeballs. But no, he just takes their kidneys. He just doesn't have any eyes, I guess. But he wants the kidneys. Because he was everywhere, but I swear I never at any point heard the story. He just is a fan favourite minus the story. I think it was his design. His design was very good. I don't know who came up with like the Slenderverse Tiki Toby design, but he was like a beloved OC. Yeah, I exist now. Whatever do you mean? I mean, I'm happy for you. I got created yesterday. Oh no, you were born. I'm so sorry. Not bunk rated, my bad. If you were created yesterday, this is a mature stream. You're a baby. You will be destroyed. No, baby, tell that to the judge, kid. Save it for the judge. I have no idea what that means. It seems like it would be a swear word. Eyes are also something I'm insecure over. I want to do pretty eyeballs, but I cannot achieve. I feel like this would have been better off at higher resolution. Or like bigger canvas. Because the pixels are pretty blurry right now. That makes it hard to do detail work on the eyes. So the Slenderverse website is still doing stuff. Unofficial site for a lot of community stuff, and they've had a Slender for Gender event run last year where they raised a bunch of money for Trans Lifeline. Aww. That's cute. They should have created a Slender Man specifically for it and called him Gender Man. What the Slender? What the Slender? You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. I'm going to turn you into kimchi. Why? I'm not even a cabbage. Kimchi tastes good. I mean, I guess I'll allow it. I guess you can turn me into kimchi. This is just reminding me of the Roblox face, and it's pissing me off. You know the one I'm talking about, the masculine Roblox face? You draw more features, yeah. Maybe we need to give him hair. I don't know why, but it's like I'm drawing for the first time tonight. It's like I've never drawn before. This eye is pissing me off, I'm gonna get rid of it. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me tonight? I see a little bit would not have been my first thought at all. I am my worst critic. Come on inside. gonna clip that. I'm on my way to make a sneeze compilation. It's all gonna be of me violently sneezing. Too cute, too kimchi. Stop. No, I'm just kimchi. I'm just kimchi right now. When I have enough sneezes to make one. I did upload one sneeze on my YouTube this morning. Because I was too lazy to edit something longer. I almost said exclamation mark sneeze. Ignore the VODs one. It's not real. You know the videos just every time that guy who's doing like a TED Talk type thing and heals really loud. Yeah, that was sneezes. I want to give him droopy eyes. I want his eyes to be droopy but cunty. Tired but cunty. You know, I'm starting to think, don't, go back, don't start thinking. Don't recommend. Me when my creation starts to gain sentience and critical thought. That will just happen. Nothing, my dear. Nothing that you need to concern yourself with. Can I get a toast of Marmite? No. I don't have Marmite. You can have a toast with kimchi. He's really giving absolutely exhausted and you haven't even drawn much good. A salad sandwich tastes good, so something like that with kimchi doesn't seem that bad. No, I don't think so. Oh, my ankle. It seems to me like you can kind of put kimchi on anything you want. I do think I should have drawn this in a bigger canvas. Because there's a lot of detail work That's also something I'm not too great at, is detail work. I get frustrated with little details. Because I feel like I'm just doing them forever. I didn't even give this bitch eyeballs. You just got eyeballed. What does your hair look like? I decided to draw him facing a different way, because I hate myself. Right, to elaborate on me being— I got drawn— oh! I'm happy for you. It doesn't happen often, but when I get drawn, I get like a fluffy feeling in my chest, where my heart would be. I'm gonna give him a big chin. Why'd you guys let me do that? Oh no. Go back. I had a fluffy feeling on my thighs earlier today. Your cat. Dog? Cat. Oh, it might be cat. Gilly orange cat. I like cats. I do not subscribe to the cat versus dog debate. Both are good. I will not subscribe to such nonsense. There's all the glasses. Earlier today I touched all the weird mushrooms in far, far west. I hope you washed your hands afterwards. Some of those are venomous. The mushrooms bite, yeah. They always tell you about the poisonous mushrooms, but not the venomous ones. Be aware. God, do you guys ever just have those days where it feels like you're drawing for the first time? Yeah, every time I draw. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. He's gonna have a boring silhouette, it's not my fault. Quick, add hair strands. What I just did. And then gather it at a point, and then profit. But it doesn't look right. It looks strange and off-putting. That looks strange enough on me too. I mean, I guess that's okay, but it's not very interesting. Dynamically. I wanted to do like flowy. Also, his shoes seem too big. Does his shoes not seem too fucking big? Oh god, he's that meme with the bird and the big shoes. I know feet are kind of big than you think, but I think those are too big. Shoes too big for he goddamn he. I'm gonna have to shrink them individually. Today's art stream has been a trial. At least I'm showing you guys the side of artists that they usually don't want you to see. The pain, struggle, ouch side. Where nothing goes right. And everything is pain and struggle. I'm doing you a service. Hard, hard, lemon hard. Can we just eat 11? I've tried. That's good. It was aight. I wouldn't do it again. Some of your shorts, because I just sit on Mangla by a door. Hello, welcome in. Are you like, the shorts? I know everything about your channel. Oh, stop, I'm just a little guy. But thank you, it's very kind of you to say. Welcome in, Jadeite the Sleepy. Fellow sleepy person. We are doing some art right now. We're struggling. Twitch gets an ad. So I read the multiple messages, I hit enter by accident. That's okay. It's no problem. But thank you for checking me out. I hope I will not disappoint. You're a cute little guy, I just want to take a big old bite out of you. Why do you guys want to eat me? I've cultivated a chat of people who want to eat me. A pattern is emerging. Bite size, tasty dog, you look delicious, chomp. Okay. Yellow band. I won't be sleepy soon. I found G Fuel at the dollar store for £1.50. That's not $1. They lied to you. You should complain. Your voice reminds me of someone, I have no clue. I've only been Azza. Maybe you come across me before. I got months of my drugstore earlier today for $1.44, including... What the fuck is that? I think what I might do, I might blow him up. As in, I might make him bigger. I think some anime or something, I can't figure it out and it upsets me greatly. Was it an EN voice, or was it JP? A fand? What do you mean brand? You have to pay extra 15 cents in this case and you get it back later when you return it to a machine. Aww. That's cute. It's like those things that pay you for recycling. Yeah, to encourage recycling. I'm gonna soundbite of Azza going, what the fuck is that? I promise you I have not voice acted in any anime. It would be cool if I did, but I haven't. Yet, I'd probably voice like a fucking creature or something. Like a little fucked up mascot character. I'll be back, I need to figure this out. Okay, I can't wait for the results. I'm invested now. I'm giving Elfias because you bitches can't stop me. Ow, my knee. Some might call that cat. No, the hash key on Japanese keyboard is not the hash. Oh, what is it? And make you voice a floating dog shark alien. I would voice a floating dog shark alien. The only issue is that we need to like reline everything. Which I don't wanna do, but I gotta. First I'm gonna save. Oh! It's because she's British, isn't it? We have different accents. Maybe I'm just British and you've heard other British people before. Still, how I want to know their canvas size. I want to know how big they draw. This is like 3K by 3K. Almost. Thank gosh Great Britain isn't real, it's just Ireland and the rest of the British Isles in the middle of the ocean. Oh yeah, if only. Look on the map one day and England isn't there. It was a collective hallucination all along. Is this big enough? I still can't place it. Now you got me curious. Wonder what anime has a northern person? Okay, this seems good. I will not be able to post this on Blue Sky. It will kill the quality. This bitch cannot go on Blue Sky. GB is real? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry you got to hear it from us. The key on Japanese keyboard is where the pound sign is on ours. Oh, that's a bit strange. It feels so weird drawing and not seeing pixels. Have I just been drawing on too small of a canvas this entire time? Well, they made that place up for 7 deadly sins. No. Took inspiration from the real thing. You got it? Share with the class. I must know. Cinnamon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's not exactly the same, but I got it. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. No! Seal from Black Butler. The twink! GG. Should I actually look some seal clips up? Should we contrast and compare? Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay. Struggling a bit with the art today, but it'd be like that sometimes. I hope you're doing well. As there is seal if seal was northern. I can do like T-side Black Butler. Okay, here we go. I should have expected it would be the twink.
Well thrown, my lord. Oh dear. What an awful thing to do to a perfectly good tailcoat.
That's not
You
me,
could have
unfortunately.
avoided that, idiot. I thought Sebastian would be the only one inconvenienced.
I thought Sebastian would be the only one who's inconvenienced. Don't tell me so. Don't tell me. Thank you for the stretch. Do we have the same, like, pitch?
Never expected that I would be affected by it as well.
Sir,
Get off me, huh?
but master.
No.
No.
Stay back. I can stand on my own.
I can stand back on my own. I was gonna say Kitsen, but his is too high. Kitsen. Oh, I've had him on my my what do you call it? YouTube short thingy when I've been scrolling. I meant to give him a subscribe, I forgot. But it's because you're small and he's small. All small people are the same. It's true. We're all the same. I mean, I could be Seal. We both have an eye patch. We both have an evil eye. I could cosplay Seal for Halloween one year. Actually, would that get me in trouble with copyright? I could make it legally distinct. I could make it Feel Santamov. Legally distinct British twink. I don't like the way this looks. Now back to waiting for the collab stream I helped set up. Enjoy, have fun. Why did I do it this way? Why do I do things the way I do things? Many questions. I don't like the way I've done these tassels, things, whatever you call it. Kill Santa Mivers Pete, thank you. It's my original character. Please do not steal. I've heard the dub for Black Butler is pretty good. The English dub. As far as like anime dubs go. I remember I was really into Black Butler at one point. Me too, but the funny thing is that I never watched the show, I just read fanfic. So I don't actually know what the fuck is going on. Hello, Sunman. Welcome in. Where'd everyone go? Exploded. Every 10 minutes I explode everybody in my chat. Demon Butler British shenanigans, there was another kid with his own Demon Butler and that was the whole thing. Yeah, it was like Twink on Twink violence and Demon Butler on Demon Butler violence. Then well, the Toy Factory that the Fandom Hive family owned. I don't know, I never watched it. I should though. I feel like it'll give me like a sense of nostalgia even though I actually never really watched the show. I hope this does turn out well. I hope I don't delete it in 2 days' time. I also remember there being like a really strong maid for some reason. She seemed fun. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck. Okay. Profit. You know what? I think I will watch Black Butler. I might put it on tomorrow while I rig. Originally, I would like to watch it in Japanese to facilitate my Japanese learning, but I mean, if the English dub is good, that means I can, like, do something else while watching it. Because God forbid I just sit there. Thing is, I can, like, go to a cinema and just sit and watch, no problem. Or if I, like, actually, like, put a DVD in my PS3 on the TV and actually watch it, I can sit there and watch it, no problem. But on my PC, I think there's just, like, too many distractions. There's a girl who was the case of the creator was writing a trans woman, but then not really confirming anything, but seems pretty widely accepted that she's a woman and there's nothing too controversial with it. Yeah, that's nice. I think back in the day, I remember there being a bit of like, no, yeah, about it, but it seems pretty almost canon now. Very nice design. Also, the designs in Black Butler are peak. Also, if you guys won't mind, I think I shall end it for tonight. My energy, it's waxing, it's waning. I'm tired. And my tummy hurt. My tummy be hurting all night. So yeah. We had a bit of trial and tribulation to get to this point. I don't know if we'll continue it next stream. I might continue it off stream. I'll try to make it so that you guys will be able to see it again at some point, whether that's while it's being finished or after it's finished. Because I do think we should do the hand thing next week. We can learn hands together. Maybe it won't be as bad. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I'll be back Tuesday. Should we do an art stream Tuesday? I'll see how I feel. We'll see. Okay, bye.